Hi, just a quick one on Lily and Jack. I saw this video. I can't remember who it's by. I think it's by Evil Exists. Talking about Daniel's water analogies make people uncomfortable. Is it Evil Exists? Probably. Anyway, so they're talking about how often Daniel talks about water, and that could be a subliminal hint that that's where the children are. So I thought I would go over all my readings, and how many times water or things related to water came up. And it says here he was an avid fisherman, and I did do research into fishing because I got the salmon card. So let's look at all the times I got something to do with water. Sorry, I just saved all these screenshots because it said about a few times when he mentioned water. So as you know, I've done quite a few readings on this case. So we've got water there, look. That was on the 25th of July. Again, 25th of July, that's mirage, but it's a mirage of water. We've got the swan on water, 25th of July. Tap, 18th of July. That's linked to water. This here, I'm not 100% sure, but that looks like water. That looks like a waterfall. 18th of July. Oh, that's for something else. 18th of July, again, there's a river on that card. Here we have flowing river, and there's a jumping salmon. 18th of July. And yes, it is known for salmon fishing there, because I wondered, did John West, the famous tuna and salmon company, fish out there? And yes, they do. And then we've got the sun card, and you can see he's playing with a frog in a pond. 18th of July. Here's where John West actually came up in the spirit box, which led me to look into salmon fishing around that area. 14th of June. Port came up, and yes, there are lots of ports around there. 14th of June. These are my crime dice. Top left, that's my water dice. 20th of May. Bridge, and that's got, I think that's water running under it, or it could be a road. But either way, you have bridges over water. 20th of May. Well, 20th of May. We had the actual water card, 20th of May. That was my first reading. So it said on my very first reading, water. I've screenshot this one in case it's an accident involving water, which was on my first reading. That one came up on my first reading. Beach, 20th of May, and yes, they do have beaches around there not far away. And if you remember, the mother supposedly went to the beach and was photographed there not long after. So as you can see, I got quite a few things linked to water. So whether that's where they are or not, I don't know. But it's quite worrying that it came up on my very first reading on the 20th of May. This case is really, really baffling me, I have to say. I haven't had one quite so baffling in a long time. Because, here we've got various things have come up. And we've also had people come up with various theories. So it's strange here how I've got water, woods, stranger. That one in the middle row on the right is a fist, which means domestic violence. And then on the bottom row in the middle is the shallow grave. So all these here are all different theories, which are what people are actually coming up with. So it's funny that that should all come up in one reading, is it not? I've never seen a case with so many theories that people go back and forth on. I'm doing it myself. I really can't make my mind up. So, is it likely they're in water? Yes, unfortunately. That is quite a common place for people to put children. But also they could have wandered off and fallen into water. Because if they are autistic, which the parents say they possibly are, autistic children can be attracted to water, sadly. But, if they are in water, water has been searched, hasn't it? Like lakes and stuff. Then they most likely have been, sent out to sea by the tides, which means they probably won't be found for a very long time, if at all. I'm hoping that's wrong, obviously, and that the theory they've been hidden by relatives is true, but as time goes on, is that likely now? It's been a very long time. It seems less and less likely as the months go along, doesn't it? But it's very strange for two kids from one family to go missing together. But yeah, both parents have mentioned water, so that's quite worrying. People will subliminally say what they really think or hint to what's really happened. So is this the case? Anyway, just wanted to note that